Okay, so here we have the GMC Canyon AT4 OVRLANDX concept at the 2021 SEMA show. This is the first time that we've seen this concept since its unveiling in Colorado a couple of months ago, roughly a month ago, I'd say. And this thing looks really good. First, let's go over what we have here overall. There's quite a few people back there, so I'll try to, in the back, so I'll try to stay out here in the front before moving on to the back. So here's the thing. GMC says that the concept here elevates the Canyon's capabilities while exploring. Let's try that again. This concept elevates the Canyon's capabilities while exploring GMC's vision for the nameplate's future. Keep that in mind as we kind of take our time and take a look around this truck, because this is going to be important. Specifically, exploring GMC's vision for the nameplate's future. I'm going to get to that at the end of the video as I wrap up. So, what is this thing? This is kind of a truck, a concept in many ways, but obviously it's based on a production, current second-gen GMC Canyon. It's designed for overlanding, as you can tell. All kinds of interesting wares here. So, first off, there's a factory lift, and there is also a wider track. As you can tell from the front, this thing stands quite a bit taller and wider than a regular GMC Canyon AT4. There's also enhanced underbody coverage with off-road rocker panel protectors. You can see them here. They're from AEV. Same units as the ones used on the Colorado ZR2 Bison. Here they are, mounted. Okay. There is a new bumper here. It's a heavy-duty front bumper, modified for better approach, integrated winch, and obviously tow hooks. I really like the integration of the color here. So black GMC logo, typically that's red. This black GMC logo is available as an official GM accessory currently. And then there is this, you know, the red tow hooks, recovery hooks, and the winch right here down low. Nice accents all around. Front and rear locking differentials. That obviously helps with grip, so that's there. And really probably the highlight of this truck is the fact that it has Dssp Multimatic dampers front and back. So you can kind of see them sticking out right there from the underbelly of the truck in the front. And let's take a look at the same in the back. You can see them kind of right there. There's also, as you can see, these integrated wheel flares. They have these integrated task lamps in them, front and back. Or I should say front and back. There we go. This looks kind of cool. So this helps with the, you know, wider stance of this concept. All right, at the rear, actually we can take a look at the Snorkel here before we get to the rear. So it's a Snorkel, helps out cleaner breathing as well as water fording. There's that, obviously overlanding, so Snorkel makes sense. Out back there is an AEV rear off-road bumper. Also, the red tow hooks are here, as you can see. And the protection goes out here as well in the back. Just like it runs along the side, runs to the back as well. The tires, 33-inch BF Goodrich KM3 mud terrain tires, mounted on 17-inch AEV wheels with bead lockers. They look good as the spare, and they look good on the truck. As you can see, they're all right here, all over. Really nice. All right, so what does all of that deliver? Quite a bit. A 27.7 degree approaching. It's quite a bit more than the regular AT4 currently on sale in dealerships. There's also a 10 inches of ground clearance here. You can tell right there. And 32 inches of water fording capability. All right. Again, this air snorkel here, that helps in that. It's a custom air snorkel. You can tell, again, the GMC logo integrated into the actual intake there. Let's take a look at that spare again. So this spare is mounted on a swivel mount. So it swivels out of the way when the driver, the passengers, or whoever needs to use the tailgate, really needs to get to the bed, right? You get through around this thing here. And then at the front, I didn't mention when we were there, but there's a set of guidelines there at the front that protect the truck from branches and such in the wilderness, off the beaten path. There they are, guidelines. They do look, again, they have those red accents. I really do appreciate those. Mounting all the way up to another set of red accented receivers right there. That's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of stuff out here in the back that was made for overlanding, as you can see. There's a little kitchenette, awning, just jerry cans. There's a truck bed storage system there with drawer system. You have that there. What's cool is that the GMC logo, let's see if you can see it here, it actually got repositioned. I may have to show you a photo of this. Well, they got repositioned to the side of the tailgate so that when this thing swings in, right, the spare swings in, the GMC logo still stays there. So let's come back to what I started with, the future, right? This is, again, this concept is supposed to elevate the Canyon's capability while exploring GMC's vision for the nameplate's future. That's according to GMC. Those are not my words. Those are GMC's own words. So what does that mean? Well, this is the current truck. It's been around since 2015. It's going to run through 2022 model year, and then the new one's going to come for 2023. And one of the things that the current truck is missing, this one right here that we're looking at, is a Colorado ZR2 equivalent. This concept brings the Canyon, it kind of gives it that Colorado ZR2 and part of really ZR2 Bison as well, all of that equipment, including the Dssp dampers that are used on the Colorado ZR2, including the rocker panel protectors from AEV that you can see there, as well as out back over here. So what this truck really represents, in my opinion, is it's kind of a hint. GMC has given us a little Easter egg as to what to expect regarding the next generation Canyon. And what we should expect is, well, there's going to be an AT4, we know that. And I believe that this is a precursor, kind of a foreshadowing of sorts about the next generation AT4X, the Canyon AT4X. So that would be the AT4 on steroids. That would give GMC a Colorado ZR2 equivalent with front and rear e-lockers, with Multimatic Dssp dampers, obviously a suspension lift, just more capability overall compared to the current AT4. So that's it. Canyon AT4X Overland concept. You can see it here. I do really like this graphic on the hood as well. I didn't mention that. That looks pretty cool. It's got the AT4 logo right there. There are some neat things on the interior as well. There's a little carbon fiber weave trim on the center console there. Some AT4 logos on the headrests of the seats. But again, mechanically and appearance-wise, this is where this thing is at. It looks great. And in fact, we have already had spy shots of the next gen 2023 Canyon undergoing testing, and one of those prototypes, I believe, is actually the AT4X. Now, GM recently introduced the Sierra AT4X as part of the 2022 GMC Sierra refresh, and well, it would make sense for the Canyon to follow suit and gain an AT4X trim level or model. And there you have it. GMC Canyon OVRLANDX concept.